Okay, for today, we are just going to review the notes. So, employability skills. These are the skills employers want employees to have. So, what makes you attractive when you go into for your interview for them to hire you is that you have these skills, and that's what here at school that we're trying to help teach you to make sure you understand all these important skills. um, yeah, some of them are really easy, but it takes time to practice and to learn them. So what are skills? Skills are the abilities and things that you learn to do well. Example, if you learn to use a computer, you would have computer skills. So that's for an example. Why are skills important in the job world? Because employers want workers with certain skills. They want to know that when they hire you, that you have what it takes to do the job and they can count on you. The right skills make a person more employable. The more skills you have equals better pay. So if you have more skills, then most likely you could have a bigger paycheck. Now, you definitely want to make sure that you can be employable. So you have to make sure that you're willing to work. And that's really what you want, because if you're not willing to work and you don't um, want to have a paycheck, it might be hard to get a job if they see that you are not interested in working. What types of skills are there? Now, these are like the categories what I was talking about. There's hard skills, soft skills, and transferable skills. These are the three different types. What are soft skills? These are skills that enable one to interact with others and perform well. So they're also known as people skills and personal skills, how you work with others as a team and how you manage yourself. Examples of these are communication, strong work ethic, teamwork, and leadership. Here's all different types of soft skills: professionalism, managing your learning performance, communicating, teamworking, organizing and planning, problem solving, analyzing, data handling, how do you handle that data, creativity, attention to quality, working on your own initiative, how you write, you speak, you're cooperating, you're leading, your decision making, time management, you're investigating and researching. All these skills are things of how you work with others and how you manage yourself. What are hard skills? These are skills related to a specific task, subject, or situation. These are also called technical skills. So for example, being able to use a specific machine. So here's tools. Are you able to use pliers, a wrench, a paintbrush, a hammer? Are you able to use a screwdriver? Do you know how to use all those and do them proficiently? Do you know how to use a stethoscope? Do you know how to cook a meal and have knife skills? All those things. Do you have sanitation skills? You know what chemicals to mix together to clean the kitchen? Those types of things. What are transferable skills? So these are skills that can be transferred from one job to the next. So here's an example. You're dependable. You get a job, you're dependable on that job, you're still dependable, you go to the next job, and being dependable is a benefit for that job, and so on and so forth. Being dependable can transfer from this job to the next job, to the next job, to the next job, and so on. Being dependable is a good skill that will be transferred to any job. Examples, team player, being able to use a computer. All of those skills could be transferred most likely, even though using the computer, because technology is so big right now. It's incorporated in almost everything we do, even our phones, our little computers. So that's what a transferable skill means. It just means that you can use it on this job, you can use it on the next job, on the next job, on the next job. So, key characteristics of soft and hard skills. Soft skills. These are not easily learned. These skills are usually learned over time, and that's why we start in school learning these things. They're not easily measured. You can't say that you have a percentage of dependability. It's hard to measure. You have, you're comparing your characteristics to the needs of the job, and every need of the job, it could be different. So yeah, so they're not easily measured, they're not easily learned, and most of them, the soft skills, which are people and personal skills, almost all of them can be transferred to job. So those are all soft skills. Now, hard skills. These are more easily learned on the job. So if you're at a job that requires you, let's say you have to clean carpets, you're asked to, learn how to run a vacuum, and then you need to learn how to operate a carpet cleaning machine. You have to, all of that can be learned on the job. You're not going to learn that in a specific class. It's specific to that cleaning job, and you need to learn how to do that there. So yeah, they're more easily identified and measurable. They usually have step by step by step. Usually there's steps you can follow, and they're very much routine things. And if you miss a step, you can, see your accuracy based on how many steps you miss. So it's easier to measure those hard skills. And fewer of these are transferable. So if you learn how to use a carpet cleaner at one job, and then you go to Walmart and you're a cashier, does that learning how to operate a carpet cleaner transfer over? Does that skill transfer over to a cashier? No, it wouldn't. It doesn't, unless you became a different position perhaps, but no, they're not. They're fewer are transferable. Okay, what type of skills do employers prefer? Employers prefer to hire an employee that has great soft skills. The hard truth about soft skills, they can make or break your career. They honestly can. If you don't know how to get along with others, you don't know how to communicate, you don't know how to follow directions, you don't know how to listen, you don't know how to take turns, those types of things, employers are not going to want to hire you. If you can't get to yourself to work on time, they're not going to want to hire you. So if you know how to operate a carpet cleaner or not, it doesn't matter to them. They want to make sure that they can, um, you know, depend on you. What are some of the most important soft skills? The most important soft skills are communication. You have to be able to communicate. Teamwork. You have to work in teams and with each other and get along, right? Adaptability. You have to be flexible, being able to go with the flow sometimes. Not everything is consistent all the time. Sometimes there's change and you have to adapt with it. Problem solving. You have to be able to be critical thinkers and think of some solutions to the problems you come across at work. You have to be dependable. That means arriving to work early enough, like, on time, but, like the 10-minute rule, 10 minutes early every day, come to work every day, arrive ready to work. Have a positive attitude. There's nothing worse than being around a negative Nancy who wants to complain all the time. Again, I know things aren't always sunshine and rainbows, but you don't need to um, always have such a negative outlook. And if you do, maybe then there's some other things that you need to consider about making sure that you're healthy. Okay. Strong work ethic. That means that you have a willingness to work and you want to work and you want to be productive and you want to do a good job. And leadership. Um, you know, be one that someone else can be look up to you as, like, this person is a great employee, I want to be like them. Show leadership and be a role model, right? So those are the notes for this section. There's no assignment for you to do today, I believe. Oh, there should not be. There's no quiz today. Um, so you will go on to the next assignment. So just today was listening to the notes. And so we'll go on to the next 3 assignments or breaking down these slides, and you'll have different questions over each slide. All right, well, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you on the next assignment. Bye. Have a good day.